Okay, so I'm gonna lower this. This is too high, and I'm doing very well right now. I'm gonna just relax on this, man. I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna do me. All right, so I want to talk about my goals and aspirations. You know what I'm looking forward to in life, and what I'm looking forward to is just living it. Basically just living life. That's what I want to do. I want to live. Not that difficult, but sadly, I gotta do too much. I gotta do a lot. And what I wanna do, segue, is make more. Just make more things. I wanna do so many things. If I can, I wanna make maybe a game. Well, not a game, nah. Maybe a album, which technically I already did that, but I wanna do it again and more, and make it more. I want to learn more about sampling and all that stuff. And I'm getting into sampling right now. I already been sampling, but I want to get better at it. Which, that's my goal. I want to get better at these things. It's the way I'm doing these videos. It's like I'm just looking at a bunch of code and all that stuff. I don't want to look at that. I just want to speak. That's what I want to do. And even the thing that I'm using FFmpeg, a bunch of HackerMan stuff, so I can record this on the terminal on the fly, and it also records my voice, which previously that's what I was having issues with. I couldn't record my voice, so it was like it was just looking at my face, and I was just like that. Nothing really happened, but I'm not doing that anymore. Now you hopefully can hear me, which that's really good. So I'm not just speaking in the air. And even the quality's not all that good, so a lip reader can't even read it. So it's like they're just gonna be looking at my face. I could be speaking low-key facts, just knowledge on y'all, and y'all be like, "Oh, what's he saying?" You can't hear me. And if back then, when I was recording, y'all could hear me. Y'all could hear me loud and clear. It was horrible, like old YouTube quality. Like I was just speaking like, nah, it was way too loud. Like my voice was distorted. I had to lower the mic. Which that's what you gotta do, and I'm doing that, that's what I'm doing. And now it sounds just much better. It sounds a whole lot better now. It sounds so much better. And even, I'm practicing moving with my hands, so I'm going like that on y'all, like I'm rapping, I'm speaking facts. You can even put some music in the background so it sounds like a motivational video, like I'm speaking like, so my cousin, he went to this place and then he lost all of his money because he didn't spend it correctly, and that's why I'm speaking to the youth that y'all should spend y'all money, save y'all money like y'all little dicky, So I'm practicing that stuff because you gotta get better at speaking with your hands, even just better at speaking in general. And even right now, what I'm just looking at a folder with all these videos. And the cool thing is, I can see the video update as I'm speaking. That's some real cool stuff. So basically, my goals, what I want to do, I just want to learn more. I want to meet new friends, meet new people, get out of my comfort zone, and, just be the best I can because I know I can do it. So I'm going to do it. Simple as that, you shouldn't really complicate it all too much. If you know you can do it, just do it. And I know I can do the best and be the best I can. So why not be the best I can? Simple like that. Easy. And even I've been thinking about doing this for I'm pretty sure a couple of months. Maybe not a month. Yeah, a couple of months. Because, I'm trying to do new things. I'm trying to get myself in the best shape I can. Even I joined a weightlifting class. So you lift like get my grades. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm lifting my weights. Right now, my how much weight I can lift, like bench press. I can bench press maybe 150. I can bench. Well, no, 115, not 150. I should try 150. If I get the chance, I'm gonna try 150. One of my friends actually can bench 175, and I heard that I was like, damn, I got this, and man, even a goal I want to do, I want to get better at arm wrestle. I can't arm wrestle at all. My arm wrestle like that, I can't do that. And I know I can because I can do. Even today I was doing some push-ups, and I got much better at these push-ups. I've never been bad at push-ups, but I'm trying to get better. That's what I'm trying to do. And even with the squats, I can squat, I'm pretty sure 150? Yeah, I think I can squat 150. And I'm doing this because, you know, this is one of my first times actually ever exercising. Like, exercising in the gym, like, all the time. I have to do it, like, 5 days a week. And right now, it's not all that bad, but, you know, I'm really happy. I'm seeing improvements in myself. And I did exercise before, you know, even during 2020 time, I was doing that stuff like crazy. I really liked it, but it was all body weight stuff. I mean, body weight stuff isn't all that bad, but it was mostly cardio. I don't know if I was lanky by then. I really forgot how I looked like. I didn't really. I should have. By that time, I should have taken more pictures. But I was like, I was 13 around that time, so I was still young. Wait, no, I was 14. I was 14, not 13. Wait, yeah, I was 14. Okay, man, you know, just living days. Even sometimes I forget how old I actually. Well, I don't forget. I know. Even I make it a fact that I'm 15 years old. I'm doing this stuff. I low-key bask in it. You know, that's how I am. I bask in the fact that I'm 15 and I'm doing literally making these songs. I started literally not a year ago, but 6 months is gonna be a year since I started doing all this stuff. And that's something I never actually tried doing before. You know, just making these songs and making all that stuff. Even my first mixtape, the Goon tape, I recorded that literally in 1 day. The whole thing in 1 day. It took me 1 day to record all of that. And I was really proud of myself. You know, I was like, oh man, I recorded all this music. Low key, I think 13, wait, no, was it 13? Yeah, 13 songs in 1 day. 1 day only. And it was insane, man. I was feeling so good. Woo! I low-key recorded. Oh, I was tired. I was stuck in that office just recording song after song after song. And it was going crazy, too. I made I was so happy when I did it. It was so much fun. I miss those times. Those times are amazing. And I want to keep those times up, you know. What I'm even thinking of doing, I'm thinking of just making more and more videos. And more music. I've been slacking on the music. Definitely. I cared, but it's just, you know, I've been trying new things. Even this video thing is just going to get me out of my comfort zone. I've never done this before. My first time actually just speaking. Myself, you know, myself. Not anything else, you know, just me. I'm very happy for myself. I'm very excited. So, my goals, I'm definitely going to meet new people, make more friends, you know. Make more people, pretty much just meet new people. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to generally just fix do more music and all that stuff. And get to a point that maybe I can make some sort of money off of this music. That's my goal. I don't know if I could, but you know, if I do that type of stuff, either I'm gonna have to sell out, like I'm gonna get a bunch of money, like a ching, like cheddar like that. I'm a baking that cheddar, but you know, I sell myself out. You know, I don't want to do that to myself. I don't want to sell myself out. I still want to stay true to my character. I want to stay true to myself. But it's like, I get all that money, get that ching. And it's like, I'm not myself anymore. I got all the money in the world, but I'm not myself. And I start doing these things like getting this and that and being focused on about the money. Like too much on the money. I start even losing money even. And I don't want that. So, pretty much what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stay true to myself all through my journey. I'm not even going to be focused on the blow up. I'm just going to be focused on making more songs. Just making more songs, more and more. Just abundance of songs. So, to the point that I have too much songs. I have too much mixtapes. And I literally, some of the mixtapes will just hit like 30 songs. Like 30 songs galore. You're going to have to spend like hours listening to those. Just me like, oh, move my money, like that. Moving my money, moving my songs out the room. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to see y'all later. I'm getting tired. I'm speaking like crazy. But I'm happy I'm doing this. Woo. Better to practice your speaking than to not speak. That's all I'm gonna do. Anyway, see y'all later. I hope y'all have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time y'all watching this at. And I'm gonna make this a first in the videos I make. See y'all later.